Welcome back to season 2 of Dance Dish. We are dishing to say the least. I'm here with Lauren and Chris and Lindsley. Speaking of Lindsley, we are about to hear a story. I'm gonna force her to tell us a story that she's never, ever told, ever
Give us
before.
a dish, girl, give us a dish.
Starting with, let me just give you a little bit of a prompt. Pussycat Dolls.
Yeah.
And Johnny Depp. Just
Yes.
go for it. Do you need a shot first?
Yes.
Sure, yes.
Of
Okay. Shot
course.
first. Shot first.
Lindsley.
To telling something for the very first time in a safe G-Dam space.
No, yeah, I've
No
never...
one's watching.
So, Pussycat Doll days, back in the day.
Huge, by the way.
Which was a
That
weird
Huge,
thing.
right? Original founding member, all of that.
Original founding member
I mean,
of Pussycat Dolls. That is a massive deal.
at that time, at the late 90s, was at the Viper Room was like, I mean, the coolest bands and actors and how, you know, I mean, Stone Temple Pilots and Red Hot Chili Peppers and Counting Crows and Leonardo DiCaprio and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, there weren't dance shows that time at the Viper Room. So we were the first, hung up a little curtain, right? Robin Anton, creator of Pussycat Dolls. I was her assistant, co-creative director, all of that.
So it was just like, we're going to do a little dance show at the Viper Room just to do it.
Little?
No,
Burlesque.
no,
I mean,
we-
like
Do you
what
think
was-
Lindsley
No.
and Robin do anything little?
Exactly. Like, what was the, like, how did that the
No,
spark happen?
We were huge Bob Fosse fans, so we came together to, you know, create something that we loved doing. Very feminine and cool, and so Pussycat Dolls became, right? So we were at the Viper Room, and literally I have to say that Johnny Depp is the one that gave us our home at the Viper Room.
Aww.
You know, it's really true, because here's how it started. So we were Pussycat Dolls playing around town, and then we got a gig, 15 minutes of opening for Beverly D'Angelo. Right? She was singing and playing piano. And so we just did our little show. And I will never forget this day. We're rehearsing, and the front door of the Viper Room opens, and in walks like 3 or 4 people. And you know, you're moving, you're rehearsing, you're doing choreography. And I remember thinking, I think that's Johnny Depp, but I'm doing my choreography, right? And then they went up into the lighting room, and I remember feeling this heat.
Yep.
Like, and I was like, that's crazy, but I'm gonna keep doing my number. I'm gonna keep doing my job. Like, so. Cut to, after rehearsal, I'm like tying my Converse, my sneakers at the time, and there's someone standing right in front of me, and I look up, and it's Johnny, and he says,
Depp.
First name basis.
Yes.
That's
Depp.
where we are right now,
Yeah.
just so you know.
Johnny.
Johnny.
Like the Joe.
Yeah. And he says, should we all go to dinner? And I said,
What?
sure, let's all go to dinner.
I can't right
So
now.
we
I
go to
can't.
this restaurant in Hollywood, like way in a back room, like super cool, you know, and I sit as far away from him as I possibly can.
Why?
Because I was like, this is crazy.
Too
Like,
much.
I'm feeling the heat, but that can't be. Like, what is happening? So I sit really far away from him. We all leave. He shakes my hand. And he's like, I'll see you later. We were doing a show that night. He's like, I'll see you later. Okay. We do the show. Everything's great. We get champagne, flowers from Johnny. Very sweet, awesome, beautiful, charming. So the next day I get a phone call from his manager or camp or whoever it was that said, I think someone has a crush on you.
Oh my God.
And I was like, what? Who?
Stop it.
And he was like, well, Johnny.
What? Who? I mean,
Johnny,
you know.
and he said, let me get these words correctly. He said, you're the type of girl that I'd like to go and eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches with in the desert. Are you interested in a tryst?
What is that line?
It's so Johnny Depp.
Line.
It's so Depp movie, and I was a huge Gilbert Grape fan.
From a
so-
movie.
No, it's not from a movie,
Oh.
but it's very Johnny Depp. But he's dear, and I love
What
him,
did
so I'm
you-
not gonna like
A
cheapen
sequel?
this at
Was
any.
that like a euphemism for something?
It's just so highly
No,
you
it's
say
just very Depp. It's just
literal,
very.
You go to the desert and eat peanut butter.
It's
No.
so
I want to go to the
specific.
desert with you.
No, but here's the thing is that he really like saw what we were doing, and he got like that it was different, and he's like very creative, and he was awesome, and he gave us our own night at the Viper Room, which led to our residency and led to Pussycat Dolls being a huge international success. It really is because of Johnny. But I did
Did
say
you
yes.
go to
The world
the
is
You
desert?
did say yeah. Did you go to the desert?
Did you go to the desert?
I'm not gonna like totally kiss and tell, because honestly,
You don't
We
have
had
to
a
kiss and tell, but
very
did you go to the
sweet
desert?
Yes.
Okay.
We did go to the
Kiss and tell
desert.
implies.
That's fine.
But there was
you eat
kind of like a
sandwiches?
year of back and forth that whenever he was in town, we would
Lindsay's
hang
a very
out
nice girl.
and
That we all know that. Okay.
we would hang out.
cannot
and,
deal
yeah, that's
with
the
it.
thing. Is like I
It's
don't want to
like-
cheapen it because
exactly.
it wasn't like
And
a
he's a
one night
nice
thing.
guy.
And he's a very charming. Okay, he called me doll and I called him dreamboat. This is the first time I'm telling
this
this
is
like in
super
public, so
sweet.
I'm like really nervous.
Oh my God, don't be
Because
nervous.
he's
frozen
very
right
sweet.
now.
Here's to PB and J and the Diesel.
And his stomach, he was a little soft. Like
was
he's
soft in the middle, he
cute.
was
Like
fat.
soft
He
and
was
sweet.
soft.
No,
Oh,
not
like soft in
fat.
the heart.
Not fat.
Toast to like crunchy or creamy,
Oh,
it doesn't matter.
God. That's
Pussycat
amazing.
Dolls in
So
the
sweet.
desert
I know, but
to
I'm
Johnny
sweating.
Depp.
I'm
I'm
done.
sweating.
No,
Ooh.
Johnny
Another.
Depp is like the reason
here,
for
do you need-
Pussycat Dolls. Not the man that could have given me the life that I have now with my husband. Just want to say he's not
No,
a
oh my
one-woman
God.
man, so
Yes,
I'm
of
happy
course.
with my
Disclaimer.
life that I have. But disclaimer.
And
The beauty of dance
But
Dish is that we can
90s.
talk about this stuff, and it's, you know.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
I need it.
I'm so hot.
To peanut butter jelly in the desert and to telling stories you've never
With
told
Johnny
anywhere else but
Flippin'
Dance
Depp.
Dish.
Dance dish.
Dance dish. Dance dish.
Work it, yes. 5, 6, 7, 8.